So, hello Tushar, can you please introduce yourself first?
Yes. Thank you for giving me chance to introduce myself. My name is Tushar Agrawal, and currently I am pursuing BTech from the Gutias College of Engineering and Technology in Computer Science and Engineering with a specialization in Artificial Intelligence with an aggregate of 9.098 S. And I am selected in Accenture and Careon companies from the on-campus recruitment.
Okay. So, it was an all on-campus trial, huh?
Yes, yes.
So, can you please discuss the whole process?
For the Accenture, as you know, they hire for the two roles, ASE and AASE, Associate Software Engineer and Advanced Associate Software Engineer. Accenture come for both the roles in our college. They have filled the form in the initial stages, and then there was an assessment or at the center. At an allocated center, we have got an admit card, and we have to go to the center for giving the exam. At a pattern,
Uh, the exam that they took, it was not on your college.
no, it was on the center allocated by the Accenture. The exam pattern was like there was first a test that will contain two sections. First one was the cognitive ability section, and next one was the technical assessment section. Cognitive ability section contains 50 questions, and 50 minutes was the time for that. And technical assessment section contains 40 questions, and 40 minutes time was for that. These are the combined sections in a total 90 minutes time frame. We have to do it in 90 minutes.
Okay, the whole duration was 90 minutes.
Yes.
And the question was from aptitude.
Yes. In the cognitive section, the questions were from English ability, critical thinking, problem solving, or like abstract reasoning. And in the technical part, the questions were like basic MS Office, pseudo codes were there on based on recursion, like and fundamentals of networking, security, and cloud. These were in the technical assessment.
Okay, and there were no coding questions.
No. After this assessment,
Yeah.
when we have completed this assessment, there was a time frame of around 10 minutes. The screen was loading, and you have got the results of these tests after 10 minutes. And then there was a coding round.
Okay. Suppose if someone was not able to clear that test, in that case, they will be not able to do the coding part.
Yes. There was an elimination round. This test was an elimination. And approximately around 2,600 students registered for the signature test, and around 2,200 students appear for the test. And then in the coding round, I have seen the half of the lab was empty before the after the test.
So in coding, how many questions were there?
There were two coding questions, and the time was 45 minutes.
Yeah, and what was the difficulty levels of a question?
I think one was easy and one was medium. It was easy to medium.
Yeah, if you can share the coding questions.
Yes. One easy question was based on an array in which, like I remember, you have to find the second topper of the class. The marks were given in an array of the students, and you have to find the second topper marks.
Basically the second largest number.
Yes. Yeah. It was based on sorting easily.
Yeah.
I have done it. And the next question was a bit tricky. It was basically based on steps. Like you have given a particular number of steps. Like you can take one or two steps at a time, and you have to find a minimum number of steps or ways to reach the nth step. It was based on Fibonacci series, or you can do it using recursion. I have done both the questions.
Okay, you did for the question. So and in this round, how many of you will get selected?
After that, after these tests, there came a short list of around 134 students.
Out of 200.
2,200 students, only 134 students were selected.
Yeah. So it was a huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that, there was an interview or some other test.
There was a communication round. That was non-elimination round, basically.
Okay, it was not an elimination round. After that, you have to go for the interview.
Yeah. There was only a one interview.
On campus or you have to go to their campus?
It was a virtual interview.
So it was a virtual interview. Like one-to-one that we are currently having.
Yes.
So the duration of the interview was?
The duration was around 30 minutes maximum. It was HR plus technical both.
Yeah. So how many interviewers were there? There was only one or
As I discussed with my friends, in some cases there were two interviewers, but in my case there was only a single interview.
they took your technicals plus HR by themselves. Okay, so if you can remember the questions, what was the question basically they asked?
Firstly, they asked me my introduction, and then they go to the resume and ask about my projects, what you have done, what is your role in that project, and they ask certain questions about the tech stack of the project. And like I remember, I have done a React.js project. Then he asked about me the name the 5 React libraries, what are states and props in React, like these questions. And then he came to the HR basic HR questions, like why do you want to join Accenture? Uh, how would you tackle with the challenges you faced in the projects, like these questions.
Okay. So you were not asked any coding question in the interview?
No coding questions. Basic core CS fundamental questions.
So what was your experience with the interview? If you, I would like you to rate it out of 5, how much? How many marks?
I think the interview was very easy. I answered all the questions asked by the interviewer. I think the main process you have to clear in Accenture, like the test. The initial test was the most difficult one. You have to clear
Initial test along with the coding.
coding part.
So you told me I think 134 were selected for the interview, out of which how many got the offer?
Only 26.
Okay, so this was also an elimination round, so you have to clear the interview also.
Basically, the interview was very easy for all the students, but I think the game was happened on the number of the coding questions you have attempted. Because I have talked with all the selected students, all the 26 students, they have done both the coding questions. So the impact was like the score of the test you score in the aptitude round plus in the coding round. I think that was the main selection criteria.
I think the selection was based on the whole process, not only on the interview.
Yeah.
So the person that has solved the coding question, they are selected.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you please share the experience that how you prepared for that and the anything that extra that you did?
Basically, for the coding part, we have done coding questions like from the basic DA algorithms I have read, and also like the YouTube channel, like Striver Sheet and Lovebober Sheet I have done. But that was too much for that level.
Yeah.
If you do array string up to the hard level and some standard questions of the linked list and the graphs and trees, you will be easily able to crack the Accenture exam. And for the aptitude part, you have to read from YouTube, or you can say, you can take the ML Agrawal books like that for solving the aptitude questions.
Basically, you need both aptitude and coding to qualify that Accenture. Okay, so are you when you got the offer? So what was your like feeling?
It was good, but the shock was that only 26 students were selected, as Accenture is a mass recruiter,
Yeah.
but it has selected only 26 students from our campus.
During recession, there is not so much hiring. Yeah. So and can we discuss what are the package of this role?
For the ESC, the package was fixed 4.5 LPA, and for the AASC, the role was Advanced Associate Software Engineer. The package was 6 LPA.
Okay, so you were selected for which role?
ASC, Associate Software Engineer.
Okay, thank you for sharing this whole interview experience. Hope they will help a lot of students in your college and all over India.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you. Bye bye.